Well, hello DCO Nation. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Chris. I'm with Deadcom Outdoors. And today I'm doing something a little bit different. Obviously, I am not in Murrells Inlet or on the saltwater. I have a bass tournament this weekend. It is being put on by our local kayak club, the Low Country Kayak Anglers. And it is the first bass tournament this year. It's called the Lunker Trail, and this is event number 1. So you can fish any South Carolina public water you want. So I made the trek inland about 2 hours to the Santee Cooper Lakes, and I'm actually on Lake Marion. So my in-laws actually have a house up here on Lake Marion. So I am, this is where I decided to fish and kind of spend the weekend with them. Today is a pre-fishing day. I am up here for just a few hours, kind of gonna pick out a couple of areas, see if I can get on a pattern. Water temperature right now is 67 degrees, so these bass ought to be pretty much in spawning mode. I don't think we're in pre-spawn. I think they're up making beds and spawning right now. So I'm gonna throw a lot of reaction baits, crankbaits, spinner baits, chatterbaits, you know, things along those lines. I also have a jig tied on just in case, you know, I'm gonna pitch around some docks and if they want something a little bit slower, but we're gonna see if we can't put a pattern together. So guys, I appreciate you coming along, and here we go. Y'all, let's get started. This water is pretty stained, so I'm gonna throw this little square bill. It is in a red color, and I tell you, I don't know the manufacturer of this. I bought it a while ago. I think this is a KVD 1.5, but there's something about red in the spring with bass, and with the water being stained, you know, I want to stick with, you know, a little bit of some darker colors. So we are just going to kind of flip around and see if we can put a pattern together. Obviously, I am using a lot of my saltwater gear because that's what I mainly fish. You know, I just have, you know, just some spinning rods, and that's what we're throwing around. I mean, the fish don't know, so they don't care. They're just looking at that lure. If I make the right presentation at the right time in the right location, I should pick up a fish. That's just a stick over there. Gonna throw this for about 10 or 15 minutes. There we go. Nope. It's a tree. All right, y'all. So I tied on this KVD 1.5, and this is in chartreuse with a black back. Run this bank. There we go. Little bitty fish on. Gosh. Like a little sunfish. Yeah. Really? That's bait. All right, y'all, well, we got some rain moving in, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this thing short. I don't have that far to make a run back to the ramp, so my pre-fishing, I know what water I'm not going to go to. So I've got a secondary plan for tomorrow, and we're going to give that a try, and hopefully we get on some fish tomorrow. So guys, end of day 1, start of day 2 in the tournament. Here we go. Well, it's tournament day. Here we go, guys. It is 7:30. Lines out at 3:30. It is a 4 fish limit for largemouth bass, so, and it's total length. So we're gonna start off with a buzzbait here this morning and see if we can't pick up some bonus fish right off the bat, right off some top water. I love fishing a buzzbait. Guys, I'm not gonna waste any time because time is limited today. So here we go. I got a buzzbait tied on, and we are rocking here. Okay, I got this little KVD 1.5 and it's in some kind of a, I think it's like a DB crawl color. Look at this bad boy. Alright, I'm going to switch it up. I've got this Jelly Baits jerk shad. It's in Dead Calm Destroyer color, so it looks like a little shad pattern. And I've got it rigged on a 3/4 ounce, excuse me, 3/16 ounce underspin. And we're just going to kind of jerk it and pop it and work it a little bit erratically. And I just cannot see anything. This sun is just glare. With the underspin, but I switched it up to the 4-inch Assassin, and that's a Thunderclucker color for Jelly Baits. All right, 9 o'clock. Nice little clump of cypress trees right here. See if there's anybody home. And in the moss. Two guys have submitted. They throw a... Oh, I'm flipping back to a Chatterbait, and this has got a little Kayak on the as a trailer. So we're gonna flip back around here. We're gonna see if there's got to be some Chatterbait bass in here. Back. Okay, so I'm kind of working my way out of Birch Creek here, and I'm going to work this roadside right here. There's some rock and underneath this little overpass, and I switched up the color of my underspin. I've got a Pearl Assassin, and so we're going to work all along here. Alright guys, so we made it onto this little lake here, and we are going to move ourselves up around this little fishing pier, and we're going to go up by this grass area, and we're going to work around and back towards the dock. We've got about 3 hours, and we are ready to go again. We're going to see if we can get on them this time. It's time to get the skunk out of the boat. I don't think this lake gets a whole lot of pressure besides this little fishing pier. So we're gonna go, go, go. I'm throwing the Chatterbait. I'm throwing my Chatterbait, going back to it. There we go, fish on. Fish on, guys. Oh, lost him. That is a really, really good sign. Here we go, fish on, guys. Oh yeah. I hope I got him pinned. Oh, this is a monster fish. Whoa. Guys, this is a game changer. Holy cow. Guys, this is a game-changing fish. I am not gonna horse him. Woo! He is taking me for a little bit of a sleigh ride. I'm gonna try to get him out of this grass. Oh yeah. Game changer. Game changer. Yes. 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 All day I waited and waited. And he came out of that grass. I saw him wake up. Look at that fish. Holy cow, guys. Game changer. Guys, I went to take the picture to submit him. He flopped out of the boat. I never got the picture. That I'm just sick to my stomach right now. Oh. It happens. Wow. He was 22. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm gonna get rigged back up and we're gonna try again. Well, that's how it goes. It's tournament fishing. Well, y'all, I am back at the house. I needed to get off the water. I came home, I had to take a shower and kind of get cleaned up a little bit, kind of wash this day off a little bit. But definitely isn't the tournament that I wanted to have. Still a lot of fun to be out there, and just heartbreaking to lose that one fish. I mean, now that, you know, the standings are pretty much over, as much as I hate to say it, I probably would have won the pot for the big fish. So, but oh gosh, heartbreaking. But guys, what a fun day. The fish, I just couldn't find them today. Lake Marion, you know, it is a huge body of water, and it is tough to go out there and try to locate fish. I threw everything but this, the kitchen sink today, and you know, it was a long day. You know, when you're talking 8.5 to 9 hours out on the water, you know, you just get wore out. These guys who do it day in and day out professionally, you know, you know, my hat's off to them. These guys, they do a great job. Guys, I really appreciate you watching and coming along. I know there's not a lot of fish activity, but I did want to document this tournament. And I'm probably going to do a couple of more. Hopefully I fare a little bit better. But if you haven't, please subscribe, like, leave a comment, all that kind of stuff. Share it with your fishing buddies. But I wanted to kind of give kind of the real life feelings that go on in this tournament. You know, I was down for a while. You know, my confidence was shot after that fish flopped back into the water. So, you know, that's one of the things that I have to work on, is not getting so much in my head and staying positive. And that's what, you know, tournament fishing does. And that's what I need to do, is get into more of these tournaments and put myself into these situations. So guys, I appreciate you coming along, and I will see you on the next video. Y'all have a great day.